Now, Mark, it seems that God specially protects these 144,000 witnesses. And I would like to also know how God picked them out. I mean, this may be more subjective thinking on our part here, but how do you think God appeared to these guys, gave them this job to do, and told them what he wanted them to do?
Well, it's a great question. We have to remember the church has been raptured at this point. They've been caught up to heaven. So these are people who've been left behind on the earth who are coming to faith in Jesus Christ. And we don't really know how they're brought to faith. It could be that they see things that are here that are left behind, that they read or watch, or it could be that some things they'll be like 144,000 Saul of Tarsus experiences where they're supernaturally in that way brought to faith in Jesus Christ. But God chooses and selects these 12,000 from each of these 12 tribes to go forth to be His witnesses. And God will bring that about. And whenever I go to Israel sometimes and travel there, sometimes I look around and I wonder, some of the people who are there may be part of that if the Lord were to come in our lifetime. The Lord protects His 144,000, preserves them throughout the entire time. When you get over to Revelation 14, you have the entire 144,000 who are still there. It's not 143,999, but God has been faithful to His promise to preserve them throughout that entire period of time.
Ron?
I would only add to that there's a verse in 1 Corinthians 15 where the Apostle Paul refers to himself as one untimely born, as if he really belonged in another age. Well, just as Paul converted as a Jew who became a tremendous witness of Christ, it's entirely possible that these 144,000 will have an encounter with Christ that's quite similar to what Paul had. And just like Paul, they're going to be Jewish witnesses, the only difference being that they're going to go all over the world.